Hi, it's Kayye. We're here at InfoComm 2016. I'm joined by Paul Freudenberg. Paul Freudenberg is the general manager of Powersoft here in the United States. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. The show's barely open. It's only been open 2 hours, but your traffic, show floor traffic's good. Traffic in your booth's good. What do you think?
I think it's great. We're meeting a lot of people who are interested in Powersoft's performance and technology offerings that we're exhibiting here at the show.
Powersoft, I mean, there's a lot of companies here, a lot of audio companies here especially. Powersoft has definitely differentiated themselves with the performance efficiency that you get out of the performance that you get. How do you do that? And sort of, obviously that must have been sort of your mantra.
So, the company is definitely engineering driven. The founders are definitely come from an engineering background. And really it comes from their ability to look at a problem and solve it with both the idea of performance and efficiency in mind, at training electrons to do what you want them to do, basically. Yeah,
well, I'm sure others could figure out, if they could figure out how to train electrons to do what they want to do, they make a lot of money. But I mean, it is definitely a heck of an engineering feat to have a high performance. It's like a BMW, right? It's a heck of an engineering feat to have a high performance amplifier that doesn't suck a ton of energy.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a number of models which are multi-channel, single rack space or dual rack space. They're performing at least at 3,000 watts per channel. So you've got 12,000 watts of power in a single rack space, and that's quite a power density. And it's got to sound good. It's got to work reliably. We connect with DSP for processing speakers, and we've got Dante interconnect for networking. So it's quite an integration of technologies.
Yeah, and also it's a pretty green amplifier. I mean, it's amazingly energy efficient. So, for example, what is your sort of goal when it comes to standby mode? How much power?
It's really just a trickle. It's just to keep the microprocessor on. It's milliamps.
Yeah. So it is. You do have some of the most energy efficient amplifiers in the industry. You're known for that. Also, design-wise, I mean, the design, the look. You also have a great aesthetic. I mean, I think that's one of the things that differentiates you guys from the typical black boxes that are out there.
Yeah, we love the way our products look, and I would say that overall we're looking for performance first, but we're also thinking about utility, and so each one of the features might look like a nice aesthetic, but we will have some sort of a function. For instance, on the X series, we have a Wi-Fi connection built into each one of them, and that's just one of our little ways of adding a different kind of connectivity, monitoring, and programming from a device that has a Wi-Fi antenna in it.
Well, audio has been around for audio recording, and audio broadcast has been around for over 100 years now. How do you innovate in something that's been around for over 100 years? I mean, like what other than from analog to digital, what's next? What's the next big innovation?
Well, that's a good question. I think the thing is you've got to look at what's being done, and you've got to identify where technologies have effectively reached their limit, and then figure out a way to go beyond. One example could be with the advent of what we call the M-Force subwoofer technology. So effectively, cone loudspeakers have more or less gotten to the end of their, let's say, evolutionary destiny. There's really no more excursion to get out of them. There's no more power handling you're going to get out of a cone. So you've got to really go to, and there are limitations in the moving coil format. You go to a moving magnet format, like the M-Force with its specialized amplifier, and now you've got magnitudes of performance left that are just not feasible with a more conventional product. So.
Yeah, and 10 years ago, people couldn't have imagined that kind of performance would have even existed. No. So the industry has changed quite a bit, and that's the point I was trying to make, is that audio, although been around for over 100 years, has gone through a number of revolutions in the last few years, and of course one of them you talked about earlier. You integrated the Dante networking. I mean, that seems to have become the networking standard for audio.
Yeah. Dante is key, especially on the integration side of things, digital networking, be able to get multi-channels of audio to various sources. And I think that, let's look at elements of technology in other parts of our life. I mean, we've got, everyone's got a smartphone, everyone's got a Bluetooth connection and a Wi-Fi connection and so on, and these things need to get into the professional realm so to allow the operators and the users to have greater accessibility and greater connectivity with their professional audio products.
Well, Powersoft's obviously got a great niche. I would say that's the best way to describe what you're doing. Of course, you can check them out at powersoft.com, but also you can type in Powersoft in the video search window and you can see all the videos we shot here at the show. We got a long way to go. Congratulations. Best of luck to you for the show. Keep watching and we'll keep recording.